morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Vicky and this is my tanning routine and tips video. So it's a video that's been highly requested by a few of you, and I thought I would show you as I'm about to do my tan today anyway. So I'm going to go through the products that I use and then how I use them and any tips that I've got, and I will check back in with you later once I finish the tan. So my all-time favourite tan is the Bondi Sands Ultra Dark. It's a foam and I apply it with this mitt. Now this mitt is the Suzanne Jackson mitt. She makes the Dripping Gold tan, which Olivia Attwood endorses or has her own range with, and I absolutely love that tan. But for me personally, because of my skin tone is quite like pinky, I find the tone of this tan doesn't work best with my skin. It's a fantastic tan, but for me personally, I prefer the Bondi Sands because I just prefer the colour on me. Everyone's different, but I have this mitt and it is the most gorgeous mitt. So I like it because it's got a thumb, and also it's like a velvety kind of like fabric rather than the sponge. So the tan goes on so nicely. The next product I use is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter. So I just apply this on any areas that are like maybe slightly dry. So I literally put it on my elbows, I put it on my knees. As you may have just seen my bump, I am currently overdue. I'm 40 weeks pregnant in 2 days. Maybe by the time this video goes live, I would have had a baby, but I am just wanting to make myself feel really nice. Anyway, carrying on with the moisturiser, I also pop this on any dry areas of my face. So I get quite a dry area like here, sometimes like around my chin here, and sometimes like the inside of my eye. So I just use a tiny bit, to this much, and I just pop it there. So to prep my skin, I'm going to be honest, like I don't scrub my tan off within an inch of its life. So I tan once a week. I also put it on my eyebrows because when I dye my eyebrows, if you've got fake tan on, they go orange. So I do that. So any dry areas on my face, I cover. Okay. So I don't scrub my tan off within an inch of its life. I fake tan once a week. So what I've done today is I had a bath this morning, and I literally just use a scrunchie, like a shower scrunchie with some shower gel on it, and I just kind of like rubbed my skin a little bit. The next thing I do when I get out of the bath or the shower is I use my towel to like really rub my skin. So yeah, I rub myself with the towel like quite vigorously to get off any kind of like dead skin, but that's it. Like I don't sit there and like scrub my tan off. I just think over a week it gradually comes off, and I will go into the aftercare once I have done my tan and tell you exactly how I look after it and how I think it works best. But I never get patches. Well, I very rarely get patches. So the final place I'm going to put my moisturiser on is the back of my hands. Well actually, I just kind of like put a little bit on like that and rub it all over my hands. Certainly around my nails, because I get dry skin around my nails. I really don't think it matters that you put moisturiser all over your hands, because your hands kind of go a bit lighter than the rest of your body anyway, because you're always putting your hands in water and stuff like that, especially if you're washing up or you've got children. So yeah, I put it all over my hands. So I'm just going to go and apply my tan, obviously not on camera. I'll do my face on camera so you can see how much I put on my face. So the first thing I do is put the mitt on. I shake the bottle quite a lot, and for my face I'll just use one pump, so this much, and I literally just dot it on my face, my neck, and rub it in. So this tan looks super dark when it's on, so I'm not leaving the house today. I'm literally gonna be staying at home, filming some videos, editing, housework, get ready for this baby to come. So as you can see, I look super dark. So I rub that in really well, making sure I've got it all covered. I also go over onto my ears a little bit, and then down my neck, making sure it's all blended. So that is my face. I'm just gonna go off camera and do my body, and I'll check back in with you. And there we are. I am all bronzed up, as you can see. So already I feel better. I am just having a day at home today, like I say, so I've just literally stuck a vest top on and a pair of leggings. If I was going out though, I have put tan on before when I'm going out. I tend to either, because this looks quite muddy on my face, I tend to not put it on my face if I'm going out, and I'll put makeup on, and then when I come home later I'll put the tan on my face for a few hours. So the reason I do it in the day is I really don't like wearing tan to bed, especially this tan, and although I absolutely love it, it is quite sticky, it is a little bit smelly, and I just don't sleep well. I'm not sleeping well at the moment anyway, so I much prefer to wear it in the day. So I'm literally going to check back in with you later. So 6 hours. So we are 11 o'clock now. So I'm going to check back in with you at 5 PM. I'm going to have a shower, wash it all off, and let you know how it's gone. And then I will talk to you about the aftercare of the tan and how to keep it really nice. So just talking about application, when I do my hands, they don't have their own pump. So I do about 1 to 2 pumps per area. So I do like 1 pump for my lower arm, 1 pump for my upper arm, same on this side. I then do 2 pumps for my chest. Can you hear my son laughing? I think he's finished. I then do 2 pumps for my stomach. I did 2 pumps for my lower leg, 2 pumps for my upper leg. My bum cheeks had a pump each, which must have grown in pregnancy. But when I get to my hands and feet, so when I'm doing my lower arm, I literally just do my lower arm, and then once I finish using the product, I just use the excess to go over my hand. So as you can see, I don't have like a huge amount on my hand, because I really don't like it when you see fake tan like lines and stuff all over the hand. This is really natural. It doesn't make it look like muddy or horrible or anything like that. So I do that on my hands, and I also do the same on my feet. So do my lower leg and then just use any excess that's on the mitt on my foot, because your feet and your hands never really get that brown anyway, do they? Let's face it. So yeah, so I'm literally going to wash this off in a few hours and check back in with you then. So hello and welcome back. So here is my bronzed self. Now, I did take my face off around 3 PM, which was slightly early because I had to put some makeup on to film. So I've actually washed my face twice, no 3 times, because I washed it off, then I put makeup on, then I wiped my makeup off, and then I had a shower. So my face would probably be darker if I hadn't have done that, but it's a lovely colour. And also, this tan, if you wanted it for like a night out, which I don't, I'm obviously going to go into labour soon, I don't want to look like really dark, you can put on a second layer half an hour after you put it on. So basically, I've just showered it off. Now, my tips in terms of showering it off are, don't use a scrunchie when you're showering to get it off. Literally let the water run off you, and then get your shower gel in your hands and just kind of like bubble it up, and then rub it on you. Don't rub too hard, just kind of obviously you want to wash areas. So you do that and then just rinse it all off you. Then when you get out of the shower, pat yourself dry. Don't rub yourself dry. I never rub myself dry unless it's the last day and I'm due to tan again that day. So I always pat myself dry. So tip number one, pat yourself dry. Don't rub the towel, it will just rub the tan off. Tip number 2, lather yourself in moisturiser every time you get out the shower. If you haven't got time to do your entire body, just the areas that you're going to have on show. So I always do my arms and my chest. If I'm going to have my legs out, I'll do my legs, but definitely arms and chest, and you always moisturise your face anyway, well I do. So yeah, lather yourself in moisturiser. Tip number 3, try to have showers instead of baths. I feel like if you have a bath, your tan does come off a lot quicker. I'm quite a quick shower person, so unless I'm washing my hair, I'm having a shower every day, I kind of just wash myself and get out. I don't spend a huge amount of time in there. Tip number 4 is oils on the skin. So I've noticed this since I've been pregnant. I've been using an oil on my tummy as well as my cocoa butter. And the tan literally slides off my tummy. So if you are using oils, like even dry oils and stuff on your skin, I feel like your tan will come off. And tip number 5 is on the final day, scrub yourself in the shower with a scrunchie, or you could use a mitt if you wanted to, but I just don't bother. Scrub yourself in the shower, all the baths, maybe a soak in the bath, and scrub yourself down, and then rub yourself in that towel. Obviously don't forget to put that towel in the wash because that will have tan all over it. That is tip number 5, to make sure you've got a little bit of a nice base before you put your other tan on. So that is my tanning video. So as I said at the beginning of this video, I'll recap. I tan once a week. I use the Bondi Sands Ultra Dark, and I use the Palmer's Cocoa Butter to maintain my tan. I use that every single day to maintain this healthy glow. So I hope that helped you all. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and a subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.